When will the discrimination stop? When will the discrimination stop? This is a public service announcement. My name is Raphael Bird, and I am totally blind. Alright? And I went in about 2 weeks ago to the Veterans Nursing Home over there behind South Drive. I think it's Lumber Street. And I put in an application. Somebody put in an application for me. And I asked, was they going to have a problem with my disability? They told me no, because I wanted to come in just to wash dishes, because I wanted something, maybe part-time or something. And they told me no. So I waited for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to put this application in. Mind you, the fellow that was over the dietary, the dietary part, he had revealed to me that there was somebody that couldn't read. So I wouldn't have no problems being hired. So I said, okay, cool. He put in the application for me. Boom. I put the application in. And he came in. He told me, I said, so what's this process? I said, will I have to go downtown to get fingerprinted? He told me, no, you do not. He said the fingerprinting process happens here in this facility. I said, okay, no problem. He said, we'll be in touch. No problem. So I left. 2 week later, about was like Thursday. Called up Thursday, asked him, say, hey man, have you heard anything about my application? No, hadn't heard anything back yet. But as soon as we do, we're going to give you a call. Next week came, hadn't heard nothing. Monday came, Tuesday came, Wednesday came, Thursday came, hadn't heard anything. Okay? Alright. So, 3rd week. I said, well, I'm gonna give it another week. Call him up within the 3rd week. It was on Thursday. I call him up. He tells me, nah man, we can't hire you, because you're a liability. I said, why? Because I'm blind? He said, yeah, you're a liability. I said, I thought you was going to hire me for your dishwashing position. Nah, we don't have nothing like that. Plus everybody else, they do other things. And you would be a liability here. So my company told me that they can't hire you. So what does that sound like to you? What does that sound like to you? Was he being a prick, or was he being discriminatory? Okay. Now, I just got not too long off the phone with Disability Rights of Mississippi. I don't know if they're going to be able to help me. I'm not, and at this point, I'm not too confident in their abilities, because they should be set and ready to go. They should be locked and loaded with all the disability laws and everything that's pertaining to this case. They should be locked and loaded. We'll just wait and see. Yeah. So I'm just putting this out here because listen. If you don't fight for yourself, who's going to fight for you? If you don't fight for yourself, who's going to fight for you? I can't depend on disability rights, the NFB, ADA. I can't depend on them to fight for me. I have to fight for myself. This is the reason why this is out here. This is why I put this out here like this. That's why this video is being made. Because I'm standing up for myself. Because that was wrong. I wouldn't have done that to nobody. And then on top, he was black. Okay. Why am I mentioning that? Because the hurdles and stuff that we go through as black folks, I'm still jumping the same hurdles. But I'm jumping the hurdles twice. So why are you tripping me up in this race? Well, it ain't me, it's the company. I don't care about the company. Raise your standards. You didn't even give me an opportunity. You didn't even see fit for an accommodation. So here we are. We at this junction point. When will this stop? Here in Mississippi. Because Piccadilly's did it to me. Them other nursing homes did it to me. They see who you are and then they don't want to fool with you. Goodwill did it to me. I'm putting them on blast too. They did it to me too. I worked at Goodwill almost a year on consignment with the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation. And Goodwill didn't even want to hire me. I was on Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation's payroll. I wasn't on Goodwill's payroll. So, come on, man. And they're talking, we don't discriminate. What are you doing with me? I'm not the only blind person that they discriminated against, that Goodwill discriminated against. It seems like Goodwill got their own picks and chooses on the blind folks that they choose to pick. I mean, on the disability that they choose to pick, because they definitely don't choose no blind folks. I'm putting this out there. Share this video out, because this mess has got to stop. When will it stop? Right now it's 2026. When will this mess stop? Like I said again, I'll say it one more time. If I don't stand up for myself, who's going to stand up for me? It ain't no guarantee that anybody going to stand up. Because everybody seems like everybody's in everybody's pockets. Everybody's trying to have picnics and all this kind of stuff. But at the same time, people are being ran over. Let me hark on this real quick. And I'm just being real. The NFB, the National Federation for the Blind, has had many dinners out there in Pearl, Mississippi, which I didn't attend, and that's my reasons. I have reasons I don't attend. They come out there, they had their little thing out there in Pearl, Mississippi. But Pearl, Mississippi won't let J-Tran come out there. J-Tran has the city of Jackson has the airport where you have to get through Pearl in order to get to the airport. Let's keep that real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep that shit real. The city of Jackson has the airport out there. Pearl won't even let the city buses come out there and pick up people. But yet you want to host the blind. That man ought to be ashamed of himself. That man ought to be ashamed of himself. That's a slap in the face for the disability. That's a slap in the face for the residents. We got an airport out there where we don't even have a bus to go out there to the airport to drop folks off so they can go where they need to go. They got to catch Ubers and private drivers in order to get to the airport. Keep that a buck. Come on. Yeah, we gonna harp on this shit today because it sucks. And nobody's saying a damn word about it. Nobody. I'm tired of being nice. The gloves then came off. The gloves then came off. So click this video, like this video, share this video. What you gonna do? Because this right here is not for me. It's for you. Because believe me when I tell you, and I'm finna bounce. If it happened to me, it's gonna happen to you.